Have you ever listened to a silence? Go deep within the cow. That feeling right before death. That sudden instant where you exist between this world and the next. It's like rapture. It's the purest, most beautiful thing you will ever see. And oh yes, you will see it. You will most definitely see it.
Hello Grumpy Owls, welcome back to home, and yeah, we have tons of stuff to talk about today. Oh my gosh, do we have so much to talk about. First of all, I am not running shaders because, yeah, I'm in 1.13, and there are no shaders yet for 1.13. So you guys are actually getting to see the world as is in default, and this is it. It still looks pretty good. I actually really still like it. I know that shaders tend to make everything look a little bit more pretty, but it still looks pretty nice without it. I have gone in and kind of done a little bit more work on our little, like, place over here. There's been a whole bunch of villagers, which is super cool. And guys, I didn't know this. Look at this. Look at the placement of the chests. So 1.13, we can now place like chests next to each other, on top of each other, like all over the place. I am super excited about that. That is actually something I did not know about 1.13. I haven't really gone out of the way to like look up videos about all the things for 1.13. But a lot of stuff has just been talked about so much that I knew it, like what was happening already. And so finding out something new and exciting like that is really, really cool. Especially, you know, just me, because I'm a big old dork when it comes to, like, really small little things like that. Like, oh my god, I can put a chest next to another chest and it won't suck in and I can do things. And, yeah, I'm very, 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 very excited about that. I've been going around and doing a little bit of detailing on the roads. Here I am trying to make it so like you can get up all of these now, because these are going to be the paths for the like rest of the place. Like this house right here, this I finally, you know, had put in something that had the little world edit screw up or whatever was going on there. I finally put in something there. That's going to be kind of what the buildings here are. So they're going to come up like in this area and like over top of things. And this is going to be where you actually walk. I've had a couple of conversations with some people about like this being dirt up here. And then, you know, not having like a big support structure underneath. And that's been something that I have talked to some people about, and I'm thinking about ways to deal with that situation. I mean, the easiest thing would just be to be doing something along these lines, where I just come in and put in some kind of barriers underneath it, and just make it kind of seem a bit more like it's being built on top of like pilings. And I kind of like that idea. And that gives it just a little bit more structure, and I can even do some like bigger, fatter pieces of it. So like if we did like maybe a 2 or 3, or even having something that goes along like that line where it looks like it's a little bit larger holding this stuff up. I think that would actually be something really cool, and it'd keep with the Scorn theme. Because yes, it does kind of resemble that, like, I was hoping it would just hide underneath these vines, but it's still a little crazy. I have also been going through and filling in some of the actual, like, underwater areas, because that is now a thing. Oh, I haven't opened this up yet. I have to do this every time I start playing and open it up to land, because I originally started this as a as a single player like survival series, and it changed. So I've been going through, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the underwater decoration. So I'm debating, because like I grew up in a swamp, and in the swamp, places that were like really close to the land had a lot more of this, you know, underwater stuff than places that were not. So I'm in this debate at this point. I feel like there's not a big difference in people's builds when it comes to freshwater versus saltwater. So in saltwater a lot, and in some rivers, you see like these big sandy areas, and they will have like something like that, just kind of out in the middle. But like if you go into swamps and stuff, a lot of the growth, the undergrowth in the water, is all very centralized around the edges, especially in these like darker places over here. So this would be something I would more see in a swamp than that. Now, that is more freshwater as opposed to saltwater. Saltwater, you're going to get a lot of like random patches. So like I would do something maybe like this, and this is me trying to teach you guys how to decorate underwater, which is the weirdest thing I think I've ever said in Minecraft. That's so cool. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that with Scorn, and in general when I'm decorating like water sections. A lot of the undergrowth on the sides down here, and then not so much out in the open, because we are in like a freshwater scenario where it is a swamp. So around the outside is where you're going to get, around like the edges is where you're going to get a lot more of your growth than in the actual like just right out here in the middle of everything. Like this patch right here, like this would not be a good spot for like a whole bunch of undergrowth. But I do like this. I do like having a little bit of a growth in some of the area that would be like sandy. I think that is going to be a good look. I would probably actually end up connecting it as well. So like this section here would be one of those places we would do that, but it would also connect to that spot over there. So that looks good. I went a little crazy on my section over here, and I even don't like it at this point. Originally, okay, we're gonna go underwater. Originally, when I put these in, these jungle leaves, which by the way, still are doing this like little water thing, which I was hoping they were going to get rid of. But yeah, when I originally did this place, I was doing this in 1.12, so I put in these little bits of leaves everywhere. And that was going to be my underwater vegetation. Now we actually have underwater vegetation, so that completely changes. And I do like that you can put the vegetation on top of these leaves, by the way. So I could actually like come through here, like so. And then, oh, I got rid of my bone meal for some reason because I'm an idiot. And then I could actually come in here and put stuff on top of them. So if you do want to give a place a lot more greenery, you can do something like that. Also, if you wanted to, I've been using the sea lanterns. So like if I wanted to do something a lot more vibrant like that, you can do that and then put these on top of that, and that's going to make your sea life like a lot more vibrant. I've also been trying to add these tropical fish. So trying to get some fish up in this place. Go fish, go! And just let them swim around and stuff. I think there is, let me see, fish. Yeah, we've got fish here. There's silverfish, there's puffer fish, and then there is these tropical fish. Now, there's like river fish as well. Are those under a different thing? Like, let me see, let me get spawn. Okay, so spawn eggs. Let me see here. We've got zombies, we've got wolves, we've got spiders, squids, tropical fish. There is the turtles, which I don't really want any sea turtles in here. Mainly just because, like, this isn't a sea turtle place. There would be turtles, but this is not a sea turtle place. Salmon. I think it's salmon? Is that what I'm thinking? They're the ones who have been in the, I think those are the ones that have been in the rivers. Yes! See, now, I love these for this place. This is so cool. I'm gonna give me some salmon. Give me a bunch of salmon, please. That is so awesome. Okay, now, why do these guys congregate in different places? I've been noticing this, like, they all kind of come together. Is this nether rack the reason for that? Do they congregate near light? Is that, like, a thing? Because if that's a thing, like, they could all congregate down here. They also apparently eat squid, I think. So, I kind of like them. I think they're kind of cool. I think we should have piranha as well. I think that would be kind of fun. But yeah, so I've been adding some, like, just different little underwater stuff. I've been trying to get into the 1.13 groove, since that's, like, the new thing everybody's getting into. And I've been having fun with it. Now, like I said, I've been trying to still kind of grasp my underwater roots and what I'm doing. See, like, doing a little bit more of a spread out feel with some of this as opposed to just plastering this everywhere. See, like, that's pretty nice. Now, this area under here, I think I kind of just like as is. This area specifically is supposed to be really undergrown down here. So I'm probably going to utilize a lot of that in this area. But that's just, you know, one of those places you would do that. But yeah, and then the chest placement is super cool. I'm very, very, very excited about that. Let me get back to some clear weather. And I think we are going to go with the bracing. I think that's going to be a good thing. I think that's what we're going to do for under here. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for all the stuff that you guys have been giving me ideas for, and just all these really great concepts that people are coming up with. The concepts for the the big announcement that's going to be happening with Home is going to involve you guys and your ability to build things that get put inside of Home. So I'm very, very excited about that. And you guys are going to have a lot of fun with that. It's going to be really, really cool. And it's all thanks to, like, other communities and, you know, specifically Fixit, who is our newest member of our, like, build crew. Like the concept crew. His community actually gave me this great epiphany idea of something to do in the Home series. So, you know, if you are part of my community, if you are part of the Grumpy Owls, please go out into other communities and just get to know those people. You can find out some really cool things. You can meet some really cool new friends. You can do, you know, just really, really awesome things together. And join their servers, build with them, you know, join up with their community. I do not own Minecraft. Minecraft is not my game. My community is not my community. I would prefer if you guys were making friends. If you guys were out there, you know, building your, I guess, your repertoire of content creators. You know, doing things with other people. There's way too much isolation in Minecraft communities recently. You know, there is, like, you know, there's the Grumpy Owls in my community, and then there's, like, you know, if, I don't know, this doesn't actually really happen, but, like, there is, like, you know, Sean, one man, one game, there's his community, and, like, the way Minecraft's starting to go is that, like, they're becoming, like, these two separate things, like, oh, you can't watch this person's Minecraft material and become part of their community if you know this person and their stuff, and it's stupid. Go out, make friends, hang out, find out different things about different people. I mean, just do all sorts of really cool stuff like that. And don't try to belong to one community. I know it's very easy to do that, especially in these smaller communities like this, where you can talk to the content creator very closely, like whenever you want. Like, you join in with these smaller groups, and it's like, oh, well, this content creator actually engages with their people. And it's like, well, yeah, because there's 50 of them, as opposed to, people who have, 10,000 subscribers and 1,000 constant viewers on their streams and stuff like that. You're like, yeah, of course you're going to be able to talk to those people. But don't let that trick you into ignoring everybody else, or especially trick you into attacking other people because they happen to be content creators. I've seen that happen a couple of times, and it's really depressing to watch. Minecraft community needs to be the Minecraft community. It needs to be all of us together. It doesn't need to be just, one thing. You don't just come to, my community and just ignore everybody else. I mean, that's stupid. That you're losing the ability to hang out with so many cool people. And go out there and share yourself. Get out there and just really engage with people. Join other communities, have fun with those communities, join their servers, play with them, hang out, make friends. That's what Minecraft's about. Make friends, build communities together, have tons of fun, and then come back and see what I've done in home. Oh my gosh, this place looks so good. I'm sorry, I'm really into Scorn. I'm so happy with myself with this build, and even in default like this, I mean, oh, it's so awesome. And it only drops me down to 60-something frames per second. If I go down here and stare at the ground, it'll jump. There we go. 393, 400. I think I can get up to 470-something, I think is the biggest I've seen. Probably if I come down here and stare at some sunlight, yeah. Let's see. Can I get some? Yeah, 478. There we go. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for checking out this episode of Home. Thank you so much for being part of my community. And like I said, go out there, join up with other communities, do cool things. Don't isolate yourself into one community. It's terrible for you to do. And all it's going to do is lead the, and I've seen this happen too, where it just leads the people who are leading those communities to become kind of arrogant about their communities. And that's something we don't need. We don't need a bunch of arrogant builders and a bunch of arrogant live streamers and YouTubers and all that stuff in our community. We have enough of that stuff to deal with in generic real life. We don't need that here. We don't need that in Minecraft. Take back our Minecraft. And guys, keep being awesome. Keep giving me inspiration. Keep giving this place life. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Look at all this cool underwater stuff. I love it. We're gonna hang out underwater for a while, cause why not, right? Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Have a great and wonderful time. Have a great week. I will see you guys next week with more episodes of Home. All right. So take care, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.